everybody. AP Trucker back. I know I've been gone for quite some time. A couple things been going on. Don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe. Hit the bell to be notified every time I upload a video. Probably don't deserve that, but still, you know. And I'm giving you a warning. My little phone mount is kind of loose. That's why I shake it like that. So if the phone falls, I don't know what to tell y'all. But I'm gonna get into this real fast. I'll make another video after this to let you know what I was doing on my month or month and a half that I wasn't making videos. But like I said, I still work for Crete. Been almost 3 years. May coming is gonna be 3 years here for me. Any new drivers that want to come over here, I suggest y'all come. And if y'all do, use me as a reference. I get a little bit of a bonus for helping to recruit new drivers over here. So here's what it is. I've been, for the past, well, the week before my birthday was November 25th that just passed, and I came to the dedicated Pauls Valley Walmart account the week before my birthday. And it is now December 22nd, I think, and I'm still here. So here's a perk, here's a plus that you can count on when it comes to working for Crete. Right now I'm in Oklahoma, Pauls Valley, Oklahoma, out of the dedicated Walmart account. This is the reason why I decided to come over here. I've been over the road since I've been out here. So I've done, the only state I haven't been to deliver in is New Hampshire. I've been through New Hampshire and I haven't been to Vermont. I haven't at all. But all the other states I've been there. They have different Walmart accounts in a few choice states, but Pauls Valley is the one that I choose because I basically bounce back and forth from Oklahoma to Texas. And I decided to do this because in the wintertime, the weather is really, it could get really treacherous out there. And I've been through the snowy states, I've been through the ice, I've been through all of that. And another thing that made me want to come to Pauls Valley for the dedicated Walmart is I'm a company driver, so I make cent per mile, CPM, and they give us an incentive to come and help Walmart out, which is 6 extra cents a mile on to what I'm already making cent per mile as a base pay for company driving. So let's just say you make 60 cents a mile or 55 or 50 cents. If you come here and you make 50 cents a mile, you get 56 cents a mile, and I think it's $15 a stop, and most time you have more than one stop to the Walmart super centers or neighborhood Walmarts. So here's the reason why I wanted to come over here. The weather out there in the wintertime is, like I said, treacherous, and I had my share of icy and snow and all of that. So if Oklahoma does have some snow and cold weather, but it's not as often as it is out there over the road.
Turn left onto West Westland Street.
If you
Speed limit reduced ahead.
want to come over here and volunteer, you can sign on to be a permanent dedicated Walmart driver, but you don't have to sign on. You can just be a volunteer, which is what I'm doing. I'm volunteering, but I'm staying over here throughout the winter months. I came in November, and I'll probably go home in like February or March. But the key to this is I've been here for almost a month, and out there over the road, if I'm making 3,000 miles a week,
speed limit reduced
I'm
ahead.
busting my butt trying to get from delivery to delivery.
Speed warning.
But here's the thing. Out here, I can do less miles per week with that 6 cent a mile increase and make the same or even more than what I was making while I was over the road. And they cannot make you sign on. If you want to, it's not a bad thing, because there's a lot of Creed drivers that sign on to the dedicated Walmart accounts.
In
But
half a mile, turn left onto West Westland Street.
I'm using the convenience of being a dedicated Walmart driver because most of the time I spend in Texas. So that's 60, 70, 80 degree weather on a daily basis, even in December and January. So I'm telling you this as incentive to have you want to come, because if you're not particularly in favor of the winter season, you can come to Pauls Valley
Turn at the first left onto West
and
Westland
dedicate
Street.
yourself, but on a voluntary basis. You, like I said, you can sign on, but there is nothing obligating you to do that on a permanent base. Some people decide that they want to do that and stay, but I can be
Continue on West Westworth Street.
Volunteer dedicated Walmart driver for as long as I feel like it. Say I don't want to go back out there over the road, I don't have to. I can stay dedicated on a temporary base, semi-permanent, without having to sign on to the account. I'm not really sure the difference in pay. The only thing that I know is different is if you're a dedicated Walmart driver and you stay there and you sign on to their contract, you don't get your stops per pay, but you do get a backhaul payment as a dedicated Walmart driver. Now, this load that I'm on now has me going 300 miles out, 300 miles back. But when I come back, I pick up a load
Say a command.
and I bring it back to Walmart, and that's what they call their backhaul. Exit. So the dedicated Walmart drivers get paid for the backhauls, but the volunteers don't get paid for the backhauls. They get paid per stop, which I think is like $15 a stop extra on, I told you, $15 extra on top of the cent per mile increase. So, like I said, I can do 1,700 miles a week, 2,000 miles a week, and still make the equivalent for doing 3,000 miles a week out there over the road. Now, there's other Walmart dedicated states. I think there's one in Cheyenne, there's one in Mankato, and there's, I think, another one. I'm not sure. But Mankato is in Minnesota. And Minnesota is horrible during the wintertime. But if you go to Mankato, all they pull is reefers, refrigerated trailers. I've done Mankato before, and I've done it in the wintertime. And it snowed the entire week that I was there. And it was horrible for me. I didn't like it. So I did all the Walmart dedicateds in whatever state that they are in. And I'll find out exactly what states they're in. But the ones that I'm absolutely sure about is the Pauls Valley, the Cheyenne one is in Wyoming, and the one that's in Mankato, which is in Minnesota. But I do not recommend those two, because Cheyenne is in Wyoming, and Wyoming, if you ever drove through there in the wintertime, it is crazy over there. Most of the time, they shutting Highway 80 down, and you do a lot of sitting if the weather is really bad. So I don't particularly like those two states. It's dangerous to me. But just to give y'all a heads up, there is a Pauls Valley dedicated Walmart account that you could do in the wintertime, which I chose to do. To me, it is a very, very convenient way to spend your winter months. That really, I mean, the only thing you really have to worry about over here is running through Dallas, and the traffic over there is a little thick during the rush hour time of the day, and we in the Midwest area, so it's an hour difference in time schedule. Like Philadelphia right now is 11 o'clock, but here is 10 o'clock. So you got that 1 hour back that you have to deal with. Like I said, I've done all the states, and California, I mean, I've been everywhere, and this makes the most sense to me because it's not a hassle to do this, and I get paid the same, I mean, equivalent to or more than what I was making when I was out there over the road. Not trying to change anybody's mind about driving over the road, but for me, this is a good fit. So that's what I've been doing for the past month. I know my last video was in the early part of November, but I was dealing with, I would say, a family crisis at the time. I'll make another video letting y'all know a little bit more in depth of what I had to go through and what I've been through. That's why I was on a little bit of a hiatus. But yeah, that's basically what I've been up to. So that's the video for this week. I'll try to keep y'all abreast, afloat, informed, but that's what I'm doing right now. So consider that if you come to Crete. Alright, y'all, that's the video for this week. I did miss y'all. I'm sorry that it took me, this long to make another video, but I was going through some things. But I'll try to be more consistent, maybe every 2 week video, maybe every week. mean, I'll let y'all know. But that's it for this week. Alright, y'all. It's December 22nd. And that's my video. Y'all be careful, be safe. Wear your masks. And that's about all I can give y'all for this time. Alright, y'all. That's AP.